Welcome to a rather late night stream for me, but there's a thing I needed to do. Also, I'm not tired. Anyway, I bought an old game from my childhood. Actually bought the CD, and it's a PC game, and I tried to get it to run, and I spent more than 2 hours trying to get it to run. And it runs now in a state that is halfway decent, not great. I'm not entirely satisfied. But let's see. I'm gonna start it up now. And it is Need for Speed 4, High Stakes. And I can't capture the cool, old school Electronic Arts intro, but here we are. This I can capture. All 5 pixels of it. And I gotta tell you, the audio of this video is peaking so hard for me. This is like compressed to hell. The meters don't even move. It is so compressed and loud. Oh my god, is it loud. So in the previous games, they used real-life footage of cars, and I thought that was way better than this rendering sequence here. Although they can do cool stuff here that they can't do with rented supercars, I guess. Wow. Hey Justin, you gotta let me know. Also, wait. Okay. Let me try a thing. So this game, it might crash any moment. It feels like it's, I don't know. I can't even go into windowed mode right now for some reason, so I can't fix the chat box. So anyway, you gotta let me know when the game's too loud, okay? And so this game was made in, when was it made? Does it say on a box here? When was this made? I guess 1999 or something? Maybe 2000? And it's obviously not running on a Windows 10 machine, you know? Windows 10 being, I don't know, 15 years in the future. But there was a patch, and that patch did at least something. A bit too loud. Okay, I can't tap out. I have to exit the game. It's ridiculous. I can get it to go into windowed mode sometimes. So let's lower the game. I have to lower the game and then restart it again. It's ridiculous. Sometimes I can get into windowed mode, sometimes I can't. The game is running stretched on my screen for menus, which are very low res. Skip that, we saw that. And it switches size when I can get it into windowed mode. It switches sizes between when it loads, it flickers like hell. It is crazy to see. Anyway, it barely runs. And I think it won't crash once I got it running, so... Also, I didn't fix the stupid chat window. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Give me a minute. This is the part I would cut out when I upload this to YouTube, but I don't want to spend any time on cutting my streams, so... Tough luck. Alright, yeah, let's start it again. I did get, I managed to get my gamepad to run, like with analog input, once, and never again. It's crazy. It's really insane how this game runs, but it has to do. I'm gonna do a little single player race here just to show off this great game. Anyway, let's take this in. Look at this awesome menu with the hyper pixelated FMV, but it was great looking at that time. And you gotta imagine this running on a CRT where you don't see the pixels too well. And this is a modern patch for the game, but still, for example, resolutions, you know, ye old resolutions. So I'm gonna just pick the largest one. And let's hope for the best. There was some kind of widescreen option, but what it actually does is add black bars to the top and bottom of the thing. In-game, not in the menu. I don't know what it's for. And the other details, I think my PC can run this game with all the details enabled. Cool stuff like lens flare. You could turn lens flare off. It's like, I don't know, 5 polygons, 5 textures. You can turn that off. And the PC I had back when I first played this game was barely able to run it, so this is the first time I'm gonna see that game in its full glory, so to say. Anyway, controller, like I said, it worked once, never again. So I'm using a keyboard, but I emulate it through I use a PS5 controller that emulates a keyboard. So let's just do a single race. Let's look at these great menus where you can pick the cars out of a list, but you can actually also click on this menu item and then you get this cool showroom. And what you can do here is amazing. You can grab the car and move it, and you can move it real fast. Whoa! And yeah, that's pretty cool. Lots of cool colors. I don't want to drive a stupid Beamer though, so I don't know that. So this car, when I was a kid, when this game came out, I had a little model of this car. This was like the Ferrari when I was a kid. So I'm gonna use that one. And that model, you know, it was okay. Better than this in-game model. I mean, look at that dude. Look at his arms. They are long. But great graphics for its time. It's a showcase. Oh, wow. A lot of numbers. Wow. Car interior. Oh, wow, look at that! I had CD-ROMs with these kind of, I don't know, photospheres you would call them nowadays, but back then. Oh wow. Look at me, I'm driving a red car. I'm Long Arm Johnson. Indeed. Wow, look at that. You know, when this game came out, some music CDs had like PC CD-ROM content on them, and sometimes it was just images that you could scroll through like that. It's basically a panorama that loops, actually, because you cannot really look up down. Whatever. Let's just do zoom. Oh wow, I can make the pixels grow larger. Wow. Cargo vroom, yeah. Man, I loved cars back when I was a kid. They were magic to me somehow. I don't know. I mean, it's a nice looking thing. Just, I don't know why people would pay so much money for it. And especially in this game, you crash a lot. That would be insane. Car compare. Let's compare Dick's arm. I mean cars. Back. Go back. Let's see. I can tune it. Oh, wow. You know, Need for Speed is well known for its simulation aspects. Now, I'm not gonna tune anything here. We want to see some racing action. So, let's go back. Pick a nice location here. Landstraße. So, let's drive through Germany. And, yeah, my opponents, they are... I'm not a pro. I am an amateur. And yeah, that's all there is to it. Oh wait, I can also do some location stuff here. We can turn weather on and off. You know, like the single weather. Night driving. So let's not do night driving. There's got to be something we can look forward to. Start presentation? What is happening? It just flickers. Flicker. Something's supposed to happen? It just flickers. It flickers some curves, but I wonder if there was some video that's supposed to play here. Anyway, let's race on the Landstraße. And my screen flickers like crazy. You can't see this, but now we have this beautiful loading screen that we'll go over real quick. Ah, that was okay. And we are in Germany. Wow. And my gamepad does not work. Oh no. It does not work at all. Let's try the keyboard then. I hope you can hear my clicky keys. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, I guess my gamepad not work. I will have to restart, I bet. Maybe I started it the wrong way, you know. I double-clicked too quickly. You cannot hear my clicky keys. Well, then the noise reduction I have on this works. They don't click so loud. I bought some silent switches. So... oh fuck, I can't drive without a gamepad, honestly. I'm so bad. Also, I don't know how to put it into reverse, so let's do one thing. Let's quit. I hope the volume wasn't too bad. And let's try one more time. Oh, it doesn't even say controller settings in Steam now. Something happened. Here I am, Long Arm Johnson, driving fast in my red car. Look at me. Yes. Oh, my gamepad is... it turned off? Guess I did not press buttons often enough. Alright, let's try again. This is the best stream. This is technical difficulty stream. But I really wanted to play this game, and I thought I might as well stream it, because you know, at least one person who will get like a big smile on their face once they see this pop up on my YouTube channel, at least. Alright, let's try again. Controller is still active, so it's not empty or something. Yes, my screen flickers. Alright, now finally, a tour through Germany for you, Justin. This is super authentic, of course. You know, Need for Speed is known for its authenticity. And yeah, let's show the glorious cockpit view. And since I am basically playing like this was a keyboard, you will see my steering wheel do the funny twitchies. Oh fuck, I hit that tree. The funny twitchies, you know? PC gamers know this very well when they played racing games and didn't have a gamepad. Twitch, twitch. And I mean, the cockpit view is awesome for its time. Oh hey, Lord Victim. Tour through Germany with no pretzels on the side of the road, literally unplayable. Yes, you're right. And yeah, the cockpit views, the inside, the interior view, that's how we have to say it. Awesome for its time. Super great graphics. This game, you know, it barely ran on my PC back then. I had to turn the graphics down a bit, I think. And just, you know, state-of-the-art graphics. And I think it holds up halfway decently. I mean, racing games have it easy because they basically... oh shit. They are basically like you're going on a very narrow path, so this, they don't have to take into account that players look at too much stuff at the same time. Anyway, good graphics. I would say this looks like real life. You cannot tell it apart from real life. So let's go back to this view just so we don't have to look at that twitching steering wheel all the time. I try to... Steam actually has an option to do analog emulation by pulsing the inputs. And I tried to activate that, but it didn't work. So, and this game, of course, is not running in Steam natively. I just added it to my Steam so I could have Steam emulate the keyboard inputs for my controller. Wow, big jump. Yeah, great graphics, lots of green here in Germany. I think there was at least one sign with German text on it. Let's read the signs. Ugh. Kingsley Mansion. Kingsley Mansion in Germany. Kingsley Mansion, Germany. Muggelauder. What? No, no, no. Let's keep this volume. Justin said it was too loud earlier. So this is the volume we will deal with. At least so Wochenmarkt, that's German, that's okay. Kingsley Mansion, kind of weird in Germany. And the speed limit was authentic, although you would never see a speed limit sign like this at the start of a, you know, a settlement. You would just see the name of the settlement and you would have to know to drive 50. And then we have Schwarzburg and Beckerstraße. Yeah, I think that sign could pass as authentic. Barely. Not sure about the street name part. Another... Look! Look! It's Castle Wolfenstein. Oh no, wait, it is actually... It is actually... Baker Castle. Baker Castle, Germany. I mean, seriously, what's the story here? Is this supposed to be in Germany? Or is it maybe Switzerland or something? I'm not sure. Because having these weird English castle names here in Germany... Never heard of castles named like that. The signs are wearing lederhosen. This game is 100% unplayable. True. So the artist is out of his space prison and is driving nuts. Exactly. I am just, you know, aren't wearing. Yeah, I don't know, it just came to me to play this game again, and I didn't have it in my collection anymore. I had it as a kid. So I bought it on eBay for $5. In good condition, not the big box, sadly. Wirtshaus, that's German. And we finished 8th. So not the big box, just a jewel case. That was okay for me. I'm not a collector. I leave that to other people. I just wanted to play my game from my childhood again. Yeah, I got it to run. It only took, I don't know, 3 hours at this point probably. 2 hours to get it to run nicely, and then another hour to prepare it for streaming. And yeah, the F50 is great. Had a little model of that back when I was a kid. And my screen flickers like crazy when we go back to the menu. But here we are. Yeah, I didn't check out the replay option. Games back then always had these replay options. That was kind of important for racing games. Anyway, that was cool. So I have to unlock the other tracks. And these tracks down here, Hometown to Aquatica at least, maybe Summit. These are tracks from Need for Speed 3. And that one I had on PlayStation, I think. I still own it on PlayStation. I don't know if I had it back then or if I played it on PC. And this game here actually has one graphics downgrade from Need for Speed 3, which is the reflections They had way better reflections in Need for Speed 3, even on the PlayStation. Anyway, let's do a career play, because I'm interested how cool that was back then. And to unlock the other tracks. Wait. I cannot? Why? Okay. Couldn't enter any more characters. Purchase your initial car. Cool. I have $25,000. I don't know. I guess grandma died and I got it from her or something. So I can't afford this one. So they make me only afford B, I guess. And they are both the same price. Look at this car. I see this car on the road sometimes and it's so super small, it's ridiculous. I built myself a real Windows 98 PC with native hardware. I think this retro system will run perfectly. Yes, indeed, that is the exact operating system for this game. But I don't want another PC in my small flat. I have no space. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna choose the BMW here. I don't know. I don't know if it makes a big difference in this game, honestly. I wonder if these are authentic colors for this car at the time. I mean, I can tolerate it in black, I think. I mean, we can compare it to the BMW, so... there it is. Braking. Like, this car is so exceptionally good at braking. Why? How? I think I'm gonna go with the BMW then. I think as a idiot I need better acceleration to get out after I crashed, you know, to get up to speed quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna buy the BMW in jet black. Cool. Purchase. The PS1 version of this game is really bad. It is just a... So for the PC, they actually upgraded a lot of the graphics and stuff, and the engine. But on the PS1, they just reused the NFS 3 engine, and you can tell. It's really not up to speed graphics-wise, and it runs very badly, I find. Anyway... PC version is the way to go here. I bought that thing. I have to enter a circuit. Any other stuff I can do? Wow, look at that. And a real account. Repair car. Oh man, this is getting complicated here. Yeah, I'm gonna enter some circuit, I guess. Oh, can select. Oh wow, look at that. It's like Gran Turismo. Can enter tournaments. Guess I'm just gonna enter this tournament then. European Tour. 5 opponents, 2 laps, skill level amateur. Which tracks do we run here? I can't see. Whatever. Oh man, I really dread repairing the car because I will crash a lot, but anyway. Let's see how bad it will get. Here we go, my first career race. Oh, I couldn't enter more characters, so it would fit on the number plate, I guess. Let's see how hard career mode is. The physics are different on the PS1, really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the physics are upgraded here on a PC, I think. You know, compared to NFS 3. So, I mean, it's probably a matter of taste. I played NFS 3 some days ago on the PS1, and I found it pretty, how do you say? It feels like the cars are on rails and they understeer, yet they drift at the same time, which is physically not possible in real life, of course, but it's super weird. So I didn't like the NFS 3 physics. Don't know how the physics were on PC, but I know that I can tolerate these physics here. They're not great. They do not feel very... I don't know. I can't tell you when the car will lose control. It just happens sometimes. This car, not as much, I guess, because it's very slow. But yeah, I mean, it's you know, turn of the century, PC gaming. PlayStation was out earlier than the PC version, yeah, so they had time to fix stuff, I guess, or change stuff. I mean, if it's a question of taste when it comes to physics, you can't call it fixing stuff. For me, it was fixed. And I mean, the graphics are just so much better on PC, of course. And you know, racing games are, you know, they are eye candy for each generation, I guess. How many laps? Wait, I'm on a second lap now? I thought I did 2 laps already. Weird. So I got this game on PC back in the day. It was my first modern PC I had. It was a Windows ME actually. So that weird upgraded Windows 98. I think it did some driver stuff differently, and a lot of people complain about it. I didn't know at the time, but I learned thanks to the internet some years later that everyone apparently hated Windows ME. And I never had a problem with it. You know, it was just normal for me to reinstall my operating system every 2 weeks. Because it, you know, it's slow to a crawl. It was just normal for me, so I didn't really think about it. And yeah. Oh man, Wolf text in chat. Do you think I can read that during gameplay? Wait. Back in the days, I worked at Karstadt in the Schreibwarenabteilung, and I ordered the 2 versions separately as a book delivery and paid only 7% Mehrwertsteuer. Oh wow, you are a smart dude. Yeah, my first, let's call it gaming PC, it was just, you know, normal PC run-of-the-mill. At the time, but for me it was the first one where I could play modern games with, and this game barely ran on it. I bought that PC in 1999, and I think this game came out in 2000 or something. You can look it up and paste it in chat when this game came out on PC. I don't know. There, now really 2 laps. And I already have some damage on the front, I think. I got 30 points, wow! For whatever that's worth. And look at these opponent names. Mr. Game, Annihilate, yeah, okay. Hombre, Sleepy, and Nasty. Wow. This is prime 2000s, this game. Nasty with 2 A's. Silence. Yeah, that was good. That was easy. I know this game. I think this game was the first one that introduced this heavy rubber banding in Need for Speed, but I might be wrong. No, I think even Need for Speed 2 had rubber banding. So, well, what can I do here? I could go and repair it, I guess. No. Can I? Repair car. Do I have to repair something? Oh, okay, so you can see what's, you know, impacted and how much it would cost. But since that was so easy, I will not repair it. And oh, whoa, that is real. That is true to life. I just bought that car and drove it for like 10 miles, and it's already worth half of what I paid for. That is just too real, man, too real. Alright, next one is Landstraße. I'm just waiting for my screen to explode when the game switches from the menu to this loading screen. It flickers so crazy. Hey, I'm starting first. Wow. So I guess this will be pretty boring then. I won't have to overtake anybody, right? Because I'm somehow super quick compared to the others. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, I got overtaken. Thank you. Now I have something to do. The LEDs in the showcase room are animated so nicely. Oh, I have to pay attention to that next time. And while looking at chat, I overtook the dude, and now it's back to looking at this authentic rendition of Germany. Look at the mountains in the distance. I think this is more like Austria or Switzerland, to be honest. And no, I'm not gonna use the handbrake here to do the cool drifts. I will just lose my position. It doesn't feel like going into the dirt or off track slows me down, to be honest, but I still will try to stick to the road. Just so I can pretend to... I don't know. I am able to drive a car without going through the grass all the time. 3.8 meters. That does not look like 3.8 meters. You know, that sign, meaning that that is the max height for vehicles to pass through. This looked more like, I don't know, 250 to me, but whatever. You have to remember that this car I'm driving is not as high as your usual, you know, sedan. It is super flat, so there's another 3.8. Okay, this one could work. Back in the days, I was so stunned about the lighting, fog, and car damage. Yeah, that stuff was awesome back in the day. It was really exceptional, especially how they use fog in this game to, you know, simulate distance, not just to cut off the view. Uncommon, yeah. I mean, other games did it too, but there weren't a lot of AAA games back in the day like this. And they not just they don't just use the fog to cut off the rendering distance in a, I don't know, kind of nice way. They also use it to, you know, give everything some atmosphere. And that's kind of uncommon at the time, I think. It looks really good. I mean, I could turn down the rendering distance just for fun so we can see how it would look if I had a bad PC. How they use the fog then. Where's the distance? Here. View distance. Close. Let's see. Oh, look, they don't even use fog to cut it off. It really is just popping in. Wow. That is some bad pop-up. It's also weird how the background image moves sometimes when you go around corners, and it becomes obvious now since we see more of it. Oh, look at the lines on the ground. They do some heavy loading here. You know, the level of detail they turn down. We bought a Logitech steering wheel for this game with excellent force feedback. I think my first steering wheel I bought for Gran Turismo 4. And I was the cheapest one that Logitech made back in the day. But it was so great. It felt like driving a real car to me. Had force feedback and that made it so awesome. I'm gonna turn back the graphics here. Why can't I never find this? Also, here's the widescreen mode. It really adds just black bars to the top and bottom. I don't know what that is for. And we can turn off the great reflections. Reflections were way better in NFS 3 because they tried to animate them when you go through tunnels and stuff. That was cool. I can even turn off the shading on the car. And the detail. Interesting how it changes. Whatever. Let's try to finish this race here. I'm still in the lead. I feel like Michael Schumacher. You know, to pick someone from that period where the game came out. Not nowadays, sadly. There we go. But it was a wasted investment because it was hooked up by a COM port instead of an USB port. Oh, so sad. Alright, what a race that was. My car still looks as broken as after the first race. It's getting late, I can't talk, you know the drill. Okay, next track is Route Adonf. That is weird. Maybe French? I don't know. Adon? What is that? It became obsolete so quickly. Oh, yeah, I hate it when hardware becomes obsolete. Although a lot of collectors would probably buy it nowadays. I know. I think they would. I don't know. I don't know what collectors pay big bucks for nowadays. I just watch LGR on YouTube, and that's all I know about hardware collectors. Yeah, definitely France. A nice looking track. So if they don't give me a night race in this career mode, I will do one at the end of the stream, just so we have seen night mode, because it looks pretty cool, especially for the time. 80, alright, let's try to drive 80. I almost reached 80. This car is so slow, but I mean, it's good for me to get used to the game, obviously. That's why they do it in career mode. Oh, look at the balloon! That is so awesome. And the fog here, it works so perfectly. And the background, the hills growing, the mountains grew. Next time, oh wow, they do it again. Next time I go up the hill, watch the background image. The mountains just grow. Oh, look at that nice castle or whatever that was. Mansion. Weep. When the engines rev, when you take off the ground, that is so annoying. But I guess it's realistic. I don't know. I mean, I could probably stop flooring it. Maybe it wouldn't rev so hard. There are people in this world that actually put mufflers on their cars to make them louder. Can you imagine that? I'm so happy my car is so silent most of the time. Or a lot of the time. Not most of the time. Oh my god, wall of text and chat. Another feature the PlayStation version has, you can turn on the native spoken language for the police chatter. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's interesting. It's weird that they left that out of the PC version then. One thing I noticed too, so I mean, I bought this on eBay, it was the German version. And when I install it and apply a patch, it has German voice acting in-game. But that patch, it had some other problems. So I used a different patch where I just copy the data files somewhere on my disk, my hard disk. I copy it to my hard disk and then add the files of the patch to it, and then it runs. And that version, for some reason, apparently removes the speech, that patch. I don't know. And it turns everything to English. Because you gotta know, back in the day, when you bought a game in German, you couldn't switch the language sometimes. The games were hard-coded somehow. I don't know why. The PC version does not support the feature. You mean the language switching? Or language at all? The native spoken language, okay. mean, it only spoke in German to me when I tried my first installation here on this PC. And I hated it. I mean, that's the way I played it back in the day, but nowadays a lot of the German translations of that time, they were acted so badly, it hurts. It's just, you know, video games were kind of a niche still, and not a lot of money was spent to localize them. I love how the car vibrated there. I guess they did that on purpose to simulate the engine running. I don't know. Oh, look at the interior of the car. Jesus Christ, that is ugly. Ugh. Oh no, let's not look at that. Not my style. It's a matter of taste. So does my audio cut out when the game switches from in-game to menu? Because it looked like that on OBS just for a second. Yeah, nice noises. Watch the LEDs. Okay. Space to continue. Alright, so when I go to the garage, I guess the LEDs, right? In the car dealership showcase. This here on the ground, spinning. That's cool. Look at how my car looks now. It's so sad. Overall, this is super cool. This, I don't know, this showcase room. This showroom. That was great. I don't know how many other games did that at the time, but I mean, Need for Speed was cutting edge. Should I repair it? I don't know. I'll repair it when I notice that the other cars are too hard for me, and I think there's some tuning too. This is, you know, this is like Gran Turismo. Alright, so do I have to pay to enter this? No, I don't think I do. And we are doing Celtic Ruins now. Great. Oh, entry fee 0. Great. Here we go. Ooh, we got rain. Look at the reflections. Oh man, I love reflections. This was the shit back in the day, man. Awesome. Like, I mentioned this in other streams, but what I paid a lot of attention to in these games back in the day, these early 3D games, were reflections and shadows. And real-time shadows weren't a thing yet. They started to become a thing around this time in some PC games. But yeah, that is stuff I always pay attention to, even in today's games, and I do not take good reflections for granted. And I like high-resolution shadows and whatever. Just love it. There are different LED animations. Okay, upgrade screen. Remind me after the race. Just, I don't know. Powered upgrade screen. Oh, got a break. Oh, something I always loved in the Need for Speed games is how you can take out most of the signs, street signs and stuff like that, and even some other objects sometimes, like barricades of sorts. That was always great. I don't know if it damages my car in this one, because I mean, I take him out so easily. Like, you know, like they just balance on the ground and are not connected to it. And I love that about Need for Speed. They did that in... The first Need for Speed I played was Need for Speed 2 on the PlayStation, and it already had that feature. You could, you know, mow down every street sign you saw. Need for Speed 2 was great because it allowed you to shoot over the track limits. Not even the track limits, like, you know, these walls here next to the track. You could go over stuff like that in Need for Speed 2 and leave the track, actually. The camera would not follow you, but your car would vanish into the distance. That was so amazing. And when I played it as a kid with my buddy, we would always try to find all the spots where you can leave the track, and, you know, your car would just be gone. You could watch your car fly off the map, basically. That was cool. Another thing you love in these two versions are the weather effects and driving the courses at night and day. Yeah, night and day. Yeah, the police lights. Everything flashes blue and red, and it looked so perfect. Even in Need for Speed 3 on the PlayStation, it looks so awesome. It works even to this day. It's so immersive. I'm gonna play Need for Speed 3, I don't know, in one of the next streams when I'm tired of this, just to show off the cool reflections and the lighting effects on the PlayStation. It looked so good for its time. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm that quick. We don't see any real racing going on here. I'm really sorry, but let's admire the graphics. Look at the little raindrops on the camera. So good. Also, I think in this view... if you have other cars in front of you and they go through the dirt and you use the cockpit view, you see little dirt sprinkles on your windscreen. It's so great. Oh no! Oh no! My paint coat. Coat paint? Coat of paint? It's getting late. You know what the... Oh no! Fuck! I'm gonna throw away the race. Although, the rubber banding doesn't seem to be that bad in this game. I mean... I remember Need for Speed games where, you know, crashing your car at any point would result in 3 to 4 cars overtaking you, and you know, if that happens in the last, I don't know, quarter of the lap, you lost. Yeah, the car vibrates. It's so funny. Alright, upgrade screen. Lights, LEDs. Let's see. Do you think back in the day these were LEDs or just your usual lights, you know? Was it the repair car screen? Apparently not. Should we repair the car? It looks really bad, but you know, I don't really care. There are other lights. I love the reflections here. They look good. I have the garage here. That's the same thing. Upgrade. Still the same lights. Upgrade. So it's just what? It's just, oh no, I was hoping for, you know, being able to upgrade the engine or the suspension, something like that. I mean, it says what it does, but I wanted to do it separately. Like as you want to buy a new car. Okay, I can't buy a new car without selling this one. Showcase? No, that's just... I can't go shopping for a new car, I guess. Really? Oh wait, maybe here. No, repair, upgrade, showcase. Oh, why is the top up? Jesus Christ! If I have a convertible, it's gonna be top down all the time. Trophy room? Oh, it's just, okay, interesting. Or your memory is bad about it. So, it's Route Adonf. Again. Didn't I just drive that? Am I driving the same thing as before? No. I'm driving a different thing, right? Different tournament. Huh? I wonder if it's better to, you know, start without revving it all away. Didn't seem to change a thing. What is Kopfsteinpflaster in English? I don't know, brick road or something. Brick road? Yeah, good question there. I'm gonna crash. No, I wanted to crash him off, but he just, you know, retreated. Smart boy. Well, you can look it up, what it means in English. Headstone Band-Aid. Makes sense. Ah, nice, nice. Am I driving the same tournament again? Now I'm developing doubts that I did something. Look at the mountains grow! Wow! Well, we gotta find something to keep us entertained. Let's look at this awesome rear view mirror here. Wow! It has reflections. I mean, it's kinda good. Kinda nice detail. Oh, they do something with the rear view mirrors though, reflection-wise. Did you see that when I went under that bridge? Maybe it happens here again. Oh, flickered for a second. They do something with reflections here, switching them when you go under something, but not on the whole car, just in the rear view mirror somehow. The car takes damage from landing, doesn't it? It does? Oh shit! I didn't know. I thought I'd just, you know, go all out crazy. Watch reflection. Ooh. Takes damage. Oh no. Really didn't pay attention. But my cool jumps. I need to do my cool jumps. What else am I driving for right now? So boring otherwise. You have to watch the damage meter really closely. Ouchie. When I do my next big jump. Oh, did you hear the owl? Or pigeon, I don't know. And the horse, so many animal sounds. Right. So when we go up the hill... No, wait, do I jump here? No, I'm too slow. I barely hit 80 here. When I go up the hill, watch the mountains grow again. Little jump. No damage. Alright, mountains shrink and now mountains grow. There we go. Growy mountains. I think it's because I turn or something. It's a really weird skybox this game has. I think it's because instead of doing like a sphere or a cube, where you're inside a cube, they just use a flat texture and align it to your view somehow. It's weird. They align it to my view, but still scroll it. So like a billboard texture, but not quite. I think it actually is a big billboard. Yeah. Oopsie. Yeah, the hot air balloon looks so nice right next to it. Yeah, they have all these little details here to make it, you know, to spice things up. It's really great. And I mean, the reflection here also looks cool. I'm just mad about that it doesn't change anymore like it does in NFS 3. And it's really a lot of attention to detail in this game. So great what they do with these still kind of early 3D graphics. Durham Road. No, it's a different tournament. We just had the same track. Right? I drove that track before. In the other tournament. So Durham Road obviously is British. I'm sorry, British. And yeah, we're not gonna repair the car. We're just gonna win the next race, I guess. And these phone booths, you can crash into them, and I'm gonna do it. I will still win, I guess. Look, look at the physics. Oh, it's so awesome. I think they can even burst. If I remember correctly, you can make them burst to, you know, shards of glass. And I don't know, I've never been to Britain, so I don't know if this looks authentic. And we can go through these barriers. So good, so great. I love it. Oh no, police siren, but I think it's part of the soundtrack. Take out all the signs. Look at that tunnel. There's a dude that speaks about car details? Really? Huh. I gotta check that out. I gotta see your famous LED lights now. Gotta know they are as great as you make them sound. The soundtrack of this game is insane. Also, the volume levels, they are so compressed. It is... I've never seen anything like that. Like, the meters barely move sometimes here, the audio meters. They just stay at the same volume, apparently. I've never seen that before. Like now, that second, before I said like now, that was so heavily compressed, apparently. And I think the game does it, you know, in its audio code somehow. It's not like the music is so super compressed. Oh no, they didn't burst. I think the game compresses everything. I'm not sure. I'm not a expert on audio stuff. I just know a little bit about it. You know, to make my own stuff sound halfway decent. I learned a bit during my studies at university. Had a semester of sound design stuff and learned the basics. I mean, it wouldn't be unrealistic for a game to do some real-time compression of all its sound, I guess. Even at that time. Sometimes the car kinda, I don't know, it goes into a different direction than you steer. And not like drifting, it just, before it goes right, it goes a little bit to the left. And it feels that way. It's hard to explain. Let's see if I take damage here. Yes, suspension takes damage. You were right. I mean, it's kind of realistic. Just not some overall damage, just the suspension. Wait, did they... Huh? Where is... No, those aren't the ones at the start, right? So different phone booths. Just thought they respawned or something. Didn't notice them the first time around. There they are. Gonna crash you. Oh, damn. Also, what I love about these games, I think NFS 3 does it too. Yeah, you saw it happen. Your car, every car brakes once they are over the finish line, and they run into each other. What the fuck? Why? Look at that crash. Why? Why do... Evade, goddammit, don't crash your car. Also, I wonder if it counts towards my damage. But I hope it does not. I earned another 10,000. Wow. What can we do with that? Press space. Okay. What can we do now? I got the European tour and the high stakes tour. Wow. So, what's next? High stakes tour. Ah, so that's that. Man, that's a lot of tracks. One track, high stakes. So high stakes, you lose your car and win the opponent's car in that mode. I remember that much. It's like, what's it called in these tuner movies and games? Pink Slip or something? Racing? I know nothing about that. Yeah, what kind of cars are racing here? Still the same tracks. Oh, we didn't drive Landstraße. No, we did. We did that in the tournament before. Yeah, what's the opponents here? Class B. So still the same car. I was hoping we can buy the higher tier cars. So let's do the upgrade stuff then. Oh, also, what's in showroom here? Car showcase. LEDs here? No, wait. Interior slideshow. But if you lose in high stakes, you lose your own car and have to replace it. Yeah, I mean, it's high stakes. I would upgrade this one before I try high stakes. I don't find any presentation mode here where they talk about the car. But maybe the speech is missing from my version. Like completely. Look at the lights flashing here. They do cool stuff. Did you mean that? It just... Could you do it again? Game, please? Hello? It flashed in a cool way. There. Now it's... I mean, there's the spotlight now. And the shadow. And now it does the big flashy thing here. Zoop. That's cool. That's awesome. Wow, look at that! Real light show here, real light show. Can I change my color? Or is it just for the showroom? No, it's just for the showroom. Yeah, let's repair it. Awesome stuff indeed. No, let's upgrade it actually. Oh, look at that. It improves big time, so yes, purchase. Damaged cars cannot be upgraded. Ah, that's how they make you repair your car once in a while. Oh, look at that. So much money. Oh. It morphs back into place. Did you see that? Oh, wow. That was awesome. You want to buy that BMW instantly? The C3? That's a cool car, man. They even drive around in real life still, if people kept good care of them, or took good care of them. It's a cool little car. It is very small in real life. Very small, these Roadsters. And I'm in love with Roadsters, so I looked at some of them. And yeah, because of the car's presentation, yeah. So go out, go to eBay Kleinanzeigen, check for BMW Z3s, and I don't know, it's probably around 5,000 euros or something. A good one, I would expect. It's a cool car, I think, but I don't know if it has any, you know, Kinderkrankheiten. Should we upgrade all the way, you know, to make it really intense? Oh, look at that! The dude turned into a racing driver, right? I was a normal dude before. Now I have a helmet on. I am the stick. Purchase. Do I get another cool outfit upgrade? They have visual upgrades? No. Something changed about the car. Did the bumpers change? I can purchase this one. Insufficient funds. Okay. James Bond drove a BMW C3. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Never watched a Bond movie. Alright, so did that. I'm gonna drive Circuit 1. Oh, we are already in that thing. Wait, can I drive them out of order? Oh no, that's just the things. Wait, back. They call that circuit. They call... That seems strange to me. Could you save the career mode and drive one duel with the police? Okay. You know, that's probably a good idea at this point. We're gonna do Hot Pursuit. And Game Mode Classic, Getaway, Time Trap. I'm gonna stay with Classic. I don't know about the other modes. I'm gonna pick a one higher tier level, or two. Let's use the Lamborghini Diablo. That car looks so rad. But I mean, Lambos. I mean, look at it. The model, the textures are kind of meh. Good for the time, but nowadays meh. But the rest, wow. Look at it. It's so great, this car. Looks so good. I hate white cars though. So I'm gonna pick red. Red is a good color for a Lambo, or yellow. But I'm gonna pick red. And automatic, yeah, I'm not gonna use gear shifting feature here. I bet you're quicker using manual transmission, but whatever. I can tune the car here apparently. Yeah, that was the same thing. It's not like upgrading in career mode. It's just some yeah, fine tuning. All right, so the Lambo, and we're gonna race. Sadly, I don't have the I love Atlantica. This is like the Need for Speed 3 track that I love the most. At night with the police, it looks so cool, but sadly not unlocked yet. So we have to drive something we haven't seen on stream yet. So I'm gonna pick Kindiak Park. 4 laps, I guess. No driving assists, don't need them. Opponent car. So there's no opponent. Shouldn't there be one opponent? Okay, well, let's see. Hot Pursuit is Hot Pursuit, right? That's the cop chase. Oh, did I choose night? I think I didn't. We should drive at night. So this is a great feature. I can hit escape to abort the loading screen. Why don't modern games have this? Why did this get lost? This is so great. Aborting the fucking loading screen. Night driving is on. Oh, great. Let's turn weather on. Yeah, no assists needed here. Now we can drive. With the weather on. And it's getting late, so this will be the last thing I do. We can see all the fancy night driving effects. The cool headlights, they look awesome in this game. They have projected headlights now, not like in NFS 3 where they were vertex lit. Oh, there's an opponent. I just couldn't choose. Oh, look at that. The lighting's so good. And I can, of course, just go phantom mode and hide. Oh shit, mama. Ugh. I have to get used to this car. So, So I gotta say, the physics when you hit other cars, or in general when you collide with things, they aren't so great. Sometimes it works like now, but still not too great. Oh, look at the fire. Oh no, I didn't know that corner would be there. Jesus. Oh man, it's slippery because it rains. It changes the physics. Look at these street lights and the little halos. Where's the cops? Oh my god, the game crashed. The game crashed. And the abort message. They called it abort message. It is Cop Zero Banter Speech Bank did not get loaded. So I have some kind of audio problems with this game. But I have a fallback. Just have to drive with keyboard then, I guess. Maybe not. Wait. Give me a second. I'm gonna throw this BRB here, but I will stay with you. I will add the game on Steam. Nah, that won't work. I'm just gonna start my other installation of this game. I can't use my gamepad then, but still should be good driving against the cops. Let me find it here on my drive. Good old Electronic Arts folder. Which one do I have to run? Oh man, this patch here, this other patch, it has like 5 EXEs. Try this one. And when it runs, I can show you. It's German now, just so you know. Okay. I love the intro music. It is so good. There's different intro tracks, or not intro tracks, menu tracks. And there's a couple of good ones. So, oh my god, I can't alt-tab to change the thing in OBS. How do I capture this then? I have to capture a full screen application then. Let's see. Capture any full screen application. Let's see if this works. Scary stuff. I never did this before. Hello? Okay. Something looked weird here. Let's see if it captures. does not capture. Oh no, it captures not. Oh no, does not capture. How do I do this then? I cannot go into windowed mode in this patch here. It's a really bad one. It would be German. It would be awesome. Damn. OBS, how do I do this? Cannot tab. It does not allow me to alt tab. It's crazy. Oh no. Cop banter did not load. Why though? I copied everything from the disk. Why though? How do I run this in windowed mode? Steffen, you saved my day. I love to watch your retro streams. Brings back so much memories. Oh, thanks. Now, if I only could get this to run, maybe I should run it in compatibility mode and disable full screen. Does this work in Windows? Oh. Run in 640 by 480? Nah. How can I force windowed mode here? Maybe I'll try one of these different EXEs. Oh no. If this doesn't work, we have to do a night race without cops, because apparently the cops break the game. It's so mean, you can hear the game, but I can't capture it. Maybe... Maybe if I'll use the task manager. Oh no, not even that works. I think I just crash it. I'm sorry, I have to see how I fix the cop banter issue. And no, I can't leave the game. I can't even go into task manager. I am forever trapped to stream now. Oh wow. The game really does not like me. You can press Alt plus Enter. Yeah, that's the one I tried to go into windowed mode, but on PC, I think the patch I used on the version before, it allowed to go into windowed mode. Switch full screen to windowed mode. Yeah, it does not work, man. It's just, it blocks everything I do here with the window. It's hard to describe what I see. When I Alt tab, it switches to the next process, but then it switches back immediately. Oh wow, it's amazing. I am trapped in this application. I can't go out. I can't even go into task manager. Maybe I can... No, I think I cannot do anything here. Maybe there's something on my other screen. Oh wait, I have one more screen that's turned off because it's the graphics monitor, but no, not even on that one anything. I'm forever trapped in this game. I cannot even go into task manager to kill it. Yeah, I have to reset my PC. So, I wonder what that does to my recording here. Oh wow. Is there really no way I can... Oh wait, I can bring up the Windows, you know, the command thing down here. Settings? No, that doesn't work. Can I run command line? Forever trapped in this game and with the stream running. It is great. Command line, command prompt. No, the game really, it took over my whole PC. These old games, they do not want you to switch context. They just don't want that. Can you Google something for me? Maybe I should Google it on my phone. But I'm Googling now how to kill, you know, the foreground process in Windows. You can capture separately. Yeah, I don't have that luxury, sadly. I have to capture with my real PC. I mean, I could run this in a VM, but I think you don't get hardware acceleration that way. Let's see how to force quit Windows process without task manager. That's what I'm Googling now. There's got to be a shortcut. I mean, I can Alt F4 apparently. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't even work when the game is not in this faulty state. Nah, that won't work. I might really have to kill my PC at this point. I won't start a new stream then. Forgive me. I will Google 2 more minutes. There is some smart shortcut. Command to force close unresponsive programs. Can't execute any commands. I just want a shortcut like Windows plus, I don't know, delete. Was that something? You have tried the Affengriff. Yeah, that's the one. It brings up actually that cool gray window where I can select Task Manager, but then nothing happens. I can probably lock my PC or something, change the password. That will help, I guess. I can only shut it down from here. So I hope it won't die. Oh geez, I get pulled away from my desk and everything goes to hell. Yeah, Justin, it's just because you left. No, I started a different version of this game that somehow trapped me. And now I cannot even bring up the Task Manager in Windows to kill that process. I tried that a couple of times. I cannot Alt-Tab. I cannot go to a different process. Maybe I can Windows Alt-Tab or something. I can Windows Tab. Oh, wait. I think I got it. I got it. Yes. Yes! I did it! So if that ever happens to Windows and Tab is the one you want, not Alt-Tab. Windows Tab brings up multiple processes to choose, and that somehow the game was not able to take that away from me. You should have played The Sims. Yeah, I want to do that too soon, but I sold my original Sims and I have to buy a new one first. I don't want to, you know, pirate it completely. I want to own the thing when I play it on stream at least. Old software takes over a modern PC. Yeah, it's crazy, but I know why it was able to do that. So I had to execute this executable in administration mode or whatever, run as administrator. And it probably had too many, you know, rights. So I can't capture that one for some reason. That's sad. And the other version crashes when I use, also my Explorer died. When the cop starts to talk. So we cannot play cop mode. But I want to do one more night drive, okay? Let me check something, and then I'm gonna bring up the game because I somehow killed my Windows Explorer and I can't see Steam now, or start it again. Still not seeing Steam. Oh, I'll start it from the Windows prompt here. Good. All right. One more try. One more try. We cannot play with cops. It will crash. Because I'm apparently missing some sound files or something. There it goes. Okay, this works. Awesome. That was a cool bit, you know. So no cops. Cops evil. Let's do one more single race in this on this cool track we haven't seen today, and we're gonna play at night. Night driving on. We're gonna turn the weather on because it looks great. So it's up to you to play and stream NFS because of the pursuits. Well, you can stream it yourself, but you won't get my awesome commentary then. So think about it. I will try to get this to work though. I bet someone else had that problem before. Really, the patch I used, there's not much I can do different. It says copy 2 folders from your CD-ROM, which I did, and then add the patch files to that folder. I did that. And everything runs except the cop files, you know, the speech apparently. It crashes the game. So, direction forward, I don't know, I don't even know this track. Night driving on, weather on, pick a cool car. I picked the Lamborghini before, let's do something we didn't on stream. Let's pick the super fast car here. CLK, GTR, and that car, for me, will forever be the car that flew off the track on its own. You know, it just started to, you know, take flight like a plane during a race, this car, and it just goes whee! you gotta Google, you know, CLK GTR, I don't know, crash or something. It will probably be the first video on YouTube. And just, I think Mark Webber was driving it, and Long Arm Johnson, he has shorter arms here in this car. But anyway, great car, will forever be the car that takes flight for me. We're gonna drive that one, it will be crazy fast. Maybe we should turn off the rain. I'm not good enough right now. So. Rain off, still night driving. Let's see. Cop cars, next time I stream this game, I hope the cops will work. Otherwise I probably won't stream it again, to be honest. It was a great trip down memory lane for me. Oh, look at the graphics, it's so great. Now with even more cars. The other cars are louder than my own car. Oh, and they are way slower. I picked the wrong opponents, or whatever. Look at the lighting of the headlights. It's so great. Oh man, this car really drives better than the Lambo I had before. I mean, handling wise, it's way easier and it's quicker. Wow. I think they should have made it more twitchy, I think. If a car is fast, it should be more twitchy. Oh, wait, where does this lead here? This game has a lot of shortcuts. Let's see if it does something. Oh, there's a train, look at train. Oh shit, I can't go into this tunnel. There's an invisible wall. And now I have to, for some reason, manually shift into reverse. I think I could swear when I was trying it out. It's the F1, a twitchy car. When I was trying this out the first time, I could just hold the brake button to go into reverse, but it doesn't work anymore. This game is full of wonders. You are on Twitch. Oh, I'm on Twitch, right. I sometimes forget that I'm on Twitch. No, I just think you are sitting next to me and I talk to you. And now I don't have any headlights anymore. Great, because I, you know, crashed my car way too much into invisible walls. How could I? Why is this like this? That would have been the greatest thing ever, to go through that tunnel, you know, come out at some other part of the track. Why does this not work? There, again, same shit. Also, I wonder if I could, you know, wait until the train comes around and it hits me and my car goes splat. Let's hit that sign, Angel Lane or something. Justin, can you look up on Google Maps where Angel Lane is? Is it in Portland? Is this Portland? Which Portland is this? Wait, that was 80... We aren't in the US? Angel Lane? Yeah, it said on the sign Angel Lane, I think. Wait. Here, Angel Lake. Oh shit. Okay, where's Angel Lake? You know, now the night just is dark. Not looking as great. The graphics. Should we... Are there cheats to unlock every track? I want to play the NFS 3 tracks. Ooh, I want to see the fire. Angel Lake is in Nevada. I'm sorry. Look at the fire. Wow. I wouldn't camp here. I bet there are bears. But this cannot be the US, you know, because of the sign here saying kilometers per hour. Oh, that's cool. I'm too slow to take down the sign. Also, can I do burnouts in this game? Does this work? Hell yeah, I can. Alright, you know what? You know what we are gonna do? I can't Can't leave the stream like this. I'm gonna do a thing here, little switch. After my PC goes apeshit insane, I'm gonna do a little switch. I hope you will notice. It's gonna be a surprise. Let me see. I need some things here. Everything is weird since I had to do that force quit here. My Windows is missing icons in you know, Windows. Windows in my Windows are missing icons now. It is super weird what happened. I hope this works though, what I'm gonna do now. While we still remember that Angel Lake is in Nevada. Is it nice there? Is Angel Lake like a tourist attraction? Oh, I think what I'm gonna do does not work. What is going on? Everything is broken. It is a campground, you know that much. Like you knew that from the top of your head? You've been there? Oh man, my Windows is really, I think it's really destroyed in some way. What is going on? What is going on? I wanted to start something else and it does not show up anywhere. What is going on? It's showing up in the task manager, but I can't see it. One more try. Yes, it works now. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. This is gonna be awesome. What is this? What is happening? What are we doing here? Oh my god, it is so fast. Look at that. Is that a Countach? I think it is. And a, I don't know. And there was a CLK GTR again. Of other cars. And, wow, that is an intro, huh? But what game is it? There's a Lamborghini we just saw. And some other cars I don't know. Some cars I know, some cars I don't. And flashes of lightning. Anyway, Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit on the PlayStation. So we will see how cop chases look at night. And how this game looks compared to, you know, what we just saw. The predecessor on a different system. Couldn't it be any more unfair to compare these two? Well, this one has better reflections, so it wins in my book. Not just kidding. Well, what can I set here? Game mode, one player. Okay, options I'm not gonna bother with. Okay, well, how does this work? Ah, weird menus, man. Weird menus. Atlantica. Mirrored. No, not mirrored. Night driving. Well, let's turn weather on. So the frame rates will not be as great as before. Keep in mind, this is a PlayStation 1 game, and the models certainly are not as detailed as before. Yeah, let's use this one. In silver. And, oh, there's a showcase. Does this showcase look as cool as the other one? Nah, sadly not.
It can sometimes take years to develop a series-winning race car, but not for the AMG engineers who developed the sensational Mercedes CLK GTR.
Wow.
From the initial go-ahead by Mercedes-Benz to serious track testing, it took 128 days.
Really?
Astonishing feat, considering the complexity of today's race cars for international competition.
Insane.
The AMG Mercedes racing team is rightly proud of this achievement, especially since the CLK GTR won the tough international FIA
Yeah, the game looks awesome for its time. It was incredible. It was like looking at a movie that you play yourself back when I got this. And I played NFS 2 before that. So the graphics upgrade was huge from 2 to 3, especially reflections I think were completely missing in NFS 2. They added those in on PC later with a patch or something, if I remember correctly. On PC there's different versions for different graphics cards. Oh, I can't even choose these. Alright, okay. I'm gonna use the Corvette then, but not these ugly colors. It only has weird colors somehow. I don't know. The red does not look red. I mean, it's the kind of red I like. It aged horrible. Nah, it's not that horrible. It would look better on a CRT television. You know, it would have this natural anti-aliasing. So, ABS off. I don't know. And start. The menu is a bit weird, random. Yeah, random car is okay, but don't give me harder cars than my own, or quicker cars than my own. That would be unfair. Weird. Let's do full grid. Let's do just... No, I want to see the other cars. And start. This game aged like fine wine. Although it's just as quick as the PC version. That's some pretty good load time. Look, it even has the lights are reflected in the ground. It's a different camera perspective. Ooh, gotta get used to the controls. Weather. This game looks awesome for its time. This is incredible. I mean, the frame rate is what is that? 20 frames or something. So does not feel as responsive. Come on, those are great graphics. I mean, look at the resolution. That was a state-of-the-art resolution at that time for TVs. It was just half of the TV's maximum resolution, and it was perfectly fine. As I mentioned when I was playing NFS 4, these cars drive, I don't know, it feels like they understeer a lot, and you know, this is a rear-wheel drive. It shouldn't understeer like that, but it still does. Sometimes they drift in a weird way, and you gotta get used to it. You can get used to it, definitely, but it just feels weird coming from modern games to these driving physics. Look at it. It looks so great. Oh, I didn't do Hot Pursuit, though. Oh man, the lightning. These words I will always confuse. The lightning looks so great. And the reflections of the brake lights. Oh wow. Tail lights. The music is forgettable here. I mean, it wasn't too great in NFS 4 previously. But the menu music was awesome. Menu music is, for some reason, the strong suit of these games here. Don't ask me why. The in-game, the race music, just, I don't know what that is. It's just noise. It really is just noisy music. All right, let's do. I wanted to do game setup. Yeah, I want to do a Hot Pursuit, not a race against other cars, against other racers. So there it is, Hot Pursuit. Atlantica, weather. We saw the weather now. Let's keep it on. Is there better tracks? No, can't play them all. Atlantica. Great. You know, I wanted to go to bed, but no, now I'm invested somehow. Oh, this game is so cool. Are the loading times really that quick on the original PlayStation? That seems real quick. Alright, back to one opponent because we're gonna be chased by cops and, you know, they have to take it easy on the hardware then. One thing I have here is analog controls, by the way. This was one of the early games that used the analog controls, if I remember correctly. It seems to be analog to me. Kind of hard to say with the emulator. I didn't check the settings, but I think I'm using the analog input. And that was awesome when Sony released the DualShock gamepad with the analog sticks and the rumble function. So awesome. I bought that and Gran Turismo. I think they were advertised together in some way or something. It was such a different world of driving racing games. You cannot imagine what a difference that made. Look at the lighting. It is so great, so immersive. Even on this old game on the PS1. Oh shit, that bus! That scream. Wow. Which emulator you are using? I'm using RetroArch with the PSX Rearmed emulator, I think. That one is the most conservative one. I think the most precise one. And it always works. You don't have many settings in that one though, so... I think the PSX Rearmed is also the emulator they use on the, what is it called? PSX Mini, PS1 Mini, you know, that thing they released some years ago with the PS1 games on it that were emulated. The little box. I think they used that one. I have that little PS1 Mini, and I modded it to be able to play my other PS1 games on it. Oh no, wait, they do a roadblock here, but they always do it where you can evade it, I think. That's cool. They can also put out these, but I don't know if that was in 3 or if it is in NFS 4 for the first time. These nail stripes, you know, to pop your tires. That was cool. And you're basically doomed when they pop your tires to stop, I think. No one gets away. No, sorry. I will not get away. You will catch me once, I bet. No, now it's happening. Just so if you are going below a certain speed, they will stop you. And you get a ticket. Oh no, he overtook me. Oh, look at those physics. That was awesome. Just, you know, 5 frames of the car flipping around. I remember as a kid, I was just always headed for frontal collisions with the oncoming traffic, just to see how wild they would flip around. It's in NFS 2, it's especially crazy how the physics react. But I mean, you gotta remember, I think the first racing game I played on the PlayStation 1 was Destruction Derby, and that game didn't even have physics where cars could flip. The same with Ridge Racer. I think cars weren't able to flip there. They always were, you know, parallel to the ground. And once you got physics in games where cars could flip, that was something special for a year or two. Not all games had that. They basically didn't use like 3-dimensional physics before a certain, you know, year, so to say. Look, they did the roadblock on the right side of the track and I went left. Stop your car! Should I crash you so you could scream again? Hell yeah! Man, they didn't even stop me. Should I get my ticket? Yeah, I'm gonna... Like, I have still some time to make up. Let's just... Alright, I'm gonna be a good guy now.
You're busted. Don't let me catch you speeding again.
Like, I was going 150 miles or more here in this city, and they just... Oh, here's your fine. Please don't do that again, okay? Oh, wow. They just crashed on their own. It was awesome. Wow. Stop your car. Can't read the signs here. It's so pixelated. I love PS1 graphics, I gotta say. A lot of modern indie games, that it's a trend now to make them look like PS1 games, but obviously they take some liberties, and I'm always kind of sad when they make everything still too high poly or textures, too many textures at the same time, and textures are high resolution. They just, you know, basically the thing is they just pixelate the resolution, use a low resolution. They don't filter textures and use rather low poly models, and suddenly it's supposed to look like a PS1 game, but it doesn't. But it's still great. I love it. Hey Justin, thanks for tuning in. Have a good ride home. Talk to you later. Yeah, I'm always a bit bummed out when they went overboard. Also, one great thing about PlayStation 1 graphics are you don't notice it in this game, but games like special 3D platformers, it is super obvious. Again, oh come on. The textures warp, and the vertices, they are, you know, snapping to, let's say, a grid of integers, and yeah, that looks weird, and these modern indie games try to emulate that. It sometimes looks good, sometimes not. I love PS1 graphics. That's just all I wanted to say. Great console. Was the second console I owned. First console was a Sega Mega Drive, and it will be forever in my heart. Could you crash? Do the funny crash again so we can hear you scream? Oh, come on. That was close. Let's just drift into that. Come on. Oh, come on. Nah. Also, there's a weird thing going on. When I get close to the cop cars, my car slows down even without colliding with them. I could swear that is happening. Ah, guess he died again. Yeah, this game is great. Let's have a look. Oh, I love how the listen to the sound when I pause. It only happened once again. The siren, the echo, you know, everything stopped, but you could still hear the echo or the hall effect. Race summary? Oh, that's just a screen. Okay. Let's do one quick thing so I can show off why I like what they did here with the reflections. They tried really hard to make it look awesome. And it looks awesome for the time. Oh, absolutely great. So let's just go. Yes, Rocky Pass should have some nice reflections to show off. We don't drive at night, otherwise we hardly notice that. And yeah, let's use the Corvette again. So, oh, just one dude. Okay. Good. This is the camera we want to see the reflections. So, nothing to see here yet. The reflections move. That is not standard at that time. That wasn't even standard in like Gran Turismo, which was released later, I think. They had these kind of reflections that only moved according to the camera movement, but not to the movement of the car on the track, I think. Look at the what can I? Where's this? Can I look? Oh, I can't look at the side of my car. Look at the trees reflecting in the side window. You see that? That is cool. Maybe when I look behind me, no. And when we enter a tunnel, It will be magic. I think there's a tunnel coming up. Right? Right? Crash this dude. Yeah, the traffic had weirder physics in NFS 2. That game was just all around crazy physics-wise. Come on, tunnel, where are you? Oh man, I'm building it up so hard. And it will be a bit disappointing in modern games. Come on, there's a tunnel on this track. I know it. Where's the tunnel? There it is. Look at the reflections. This is what I'm talking about. This is awesome. This is so great. Reflections change when you're in a tunnel. Also notice how the car does not have side view, yeah, rear view mirrors, you know? It's the ones on the side of the car. That would have been too many polygons. What happens when I go under this? No, reflection change, okay. Oh, so awesome. I love it. These are the details that as a kid, I found fascinating. And they made the games, I don't know, they made the games for me. I mean, if the game wasn't fun, otherwise I wouldn't have played it, but still. I love these details. And NFS 4 really didn't use that feature anymore. It's kind of weird, you know? I'm not sure if it did on the PlayStation, but on PC, no such thing. Yeah, those were good times. That was today's trip down memory lane. NFS 4 and a bit of NFS 3 and some technical difficulties. We had a good laugh. I was really panicking, I gotta say. I really thought I would have to, you know, pull the plug on my PC and end the stream in a bad way. That would also maybe cost me my recording, I don't know. The recording will go on YouTube. It has slightly better resolution. It is in full HD. I can't stream in full HD yet. On Twitch. I could, but Twitch does not downsample it for people with, you know, less than stellar internet connections. So that's that. So I will stream in some medium format that everyone should be able to enjoy. Maybe not if you're in the middle of nowhere on a mobile connection, but otherwise everyone should be able to watch my streams. Yeah, this is NFS 3 with the great reflections. There we saw the side reflections, you know. So good. So detailed. You know, the physics aren't that bad. It felt pretty reasonable on this track. Does it simulate suspension in some way? You know, at least visually? Sure, I think tires go up and down. There's this game that absolutely over the top or you know, simulates suspension over the top, which is Driver. But I mean, it's simulating 80s, 70s muscle cars. So those were bumpy. Anyway, thanks for watching. And have a good night. Have a good day, wherever you are. Bye.